Namaste. Today we are going to see a topic about the PCOD, the periods problem, the regular period cycle, which is sometimes some ladies have irregular period or some people have very frequent periods because of the cyst or the fluid inside the uterus. Today we are going to see about in three ways. One is by the natural diet, the second one is by the therapeutical yoga, and the third one is about the magical acupressure points. So let us see about what are the symptoms of PCOD. The first one, you have a hair fall. There might be too much of hair growth in your face, or the periods are irregular, and you will live a very stressful life. You get anger soon, anxiety, depression, and all these are the symptoms that your hormone is imbalanced. So these are the symptoms. There might be various reasons. One might be your diet, or you don't sleep properly, you don't live a relaxed life, or you lack of exercise, don't do your exercise properly, and fat foods, too much of consumption of sugar or fat foods also leads to this periods problem. So today we will see the first one, how to control or live a very balanced life. First one about the diet. So in diet, the first place goes to the 5 important Ayurvedic foods. The first one is turmeric, the second one is ginger, third one is garlic, pepper and lemon. So these are 5 foods should be taken every day in the morning and in the evening as soups or in the turmeric water. So the morning, instead of tea or coffee, you can substitute with turmeric water with little ghee or little pepper if you like. So this gives a good balance of your hormones and it gets corrected properly. The second one is the morning breakfast, which must be less of carbohydrates. You try to avoid breads and you try to avoid oats also. That is also not good because it gives an imbalance in your hormones. You try to give like milk kanji, or you try to give as rice kanji or millets or a substitution, and take vegetables in the lunch time instead of rice or any other foods. You try to take millets and let more of vegetables and more of proteins also. And even in your night diet, you try to take soups, which is included with ginger, turmeric and lemon. So all this, it gives a good balance in your hormones. Next, an important thing is what should be get avoided. Try to avoid white sugar, refined sugar. Try to give a substitution of brown sugar, that is very good. Or you don't take sugar at all. So, and you avoid the refined, refrigerated, canned foods, colored foods, preservative foods, and not too much of chicken. Chicken is very important to be avoided because it also brings an imbalance in your hormones. And try to take less of milk because that is also increasing your progesterone hormones. So try to avoid non-veg foods and little less of milk. Now let us see the therapeutical yoga poses, which gives a good circulation to your uterus and gives a balanced cycle every month. So the first one is you have to sit in Vajrasana, that is a kneeling down posture. You have to just kneel down and make your back to be seated, well seated. You just look at me in the back so that you know how to sit properly. You make your big toes touch each other, big toes touching each other. This is your back position and make your spine straight. If you are not able to be seated like this, you can either give a pillow or comfort with the back with a block over it. Now, how you are going to do the twisting? You just sit with one leg Vajrasana and then you bring your left leg on the top of the right, and you bring your right hand on the left knee and just look back. If possible, you try to catch your back left leg with your left toes. Look back maximum. Twist it Close your eyes and breathe for 5 deep breathing. So this is your first one. You repeat for the other way too. Once again you come to Vajrasan and then you change your side. You sit on the left and you take your right leg over your left thigh. Then you try to keep your right knee on the ground with your left hand on the right knee and look back and twist your body much as possible. Close your eyes and breathe. So this gives a good rotation for your spine and for your uterus too. Keep on breathing 5 times. So this is the first posture. Now we are going to see the second one. If you are not able to do this, the substitution is either you sit in one leg folded and then give the twisting Either you can keep your foot down or you can take your foot on the top and give a twisting. So you do any one. Now we will go for the second one, that is the butterfly, the Baddha Konasana. You join your foot together and just make your spine straight and swing your legs, swing your legs, swing your legs. Wear a smile in your face. Keep swinging for at least 20-30 times. And then if you're ready, either you keep your hands on your knees and go down, or you keep your hands forward. If that is too hard, keep your hands front. So any one position, you try to go down and be balanced for at least 5 breaths. So this is your second asana and you repeatedly do 2 or 3 times with this butterfly. And the third one is separate or you sit in split, whichever is comfortable, but do not take too much outside. And just clasp your hands in the front. Sit straight, make your toes pointed to the face. Inhale, come forward and then go to the right and slowly to the back and to the left. Like this, you rotate with your breath, go back as possible and to the left. Repeat same way towards from the left to the right. With your breath, you come back to the right and to the center. So like that, inhale, exhale and come forward. Like that you do for at least 5 rounds of rotation. Clockwise 5 and the anti-clockwise 5. Now we'll see the third one is a standing. The standing posture, you stand up and make your heels closer and the toes pointing outside. So you find your balance where you're able to stand, and from there you just bend your knees and go down and bring to Namaskar. If you're able to maintain here, raise your hands, make your spine straight. If you're not able, you just keep your hands on your knees and take 5 breaths. So you keep on doing this posture at least 2 to 3 times with the toes. Make sure your toes are outside. So this posture also stimulates more blood circulation to the uterus and brings a balance. Slowly come up and relax. So try these 4 postures to balance your uterus. Now let us see the 4 magical points to increase blood circulation to the uterus and to the ovaries. So let me start on with the first point, which is called the kidney point. So let me show where is the point. It is on your foot. So from the foot we start how to locate the position. It is in between the big toes and the second toe on the center of your foot. You give a circulation clockwise and reverse and you keep on pressing either with your forefinger or with your thumb finger 10 times. That is 1 minute you keep pressing. Repeatedly do it for 2 or 3 times. Come for the second point, which is called the uterus point, which is below your ankle. This is your ankle. So below this, you just give a pressure around it.
And in this point, you make a circle clockwise and anti-clockwise 5 times and keep pressing over there. Keep pressing over there for at least 1 minute. So this is your second point, just called your uterus point. And the third one is your for your ovaries. So this is below your ankle, here at the base of your foot, and you give a circulation there and you reverse circulation and keep pressing. And for delayed periods, you give 3 fingers and from there you get a point, and that point gives that point stimulates your period cycle regularly. So that point also clockwise and reverse you give a pressure. And the fourth point is a very important point, which is a lymphatic point in between your thumb and your big toe and your second toe. From there you take your finger, you find a small empty space there, rotate it clockwise, reverse, and keep pressing for at least 30 seconds to 1 minute. So these are the 4 magical points for your uterus. Keep pressing. Keep doing it for 2 to 3 times. Do it for 3 times.
Okay, I hope you understood all these 3 points. The first one is a natural Ayurvedic diet. The second one was a theoretical yoga. And the third one is the magical points. And all these 3 would give you a good result on your period cycle. Please try this, and if you have still some doubts, comment me on the message and I reply you. Thank you.